Paramount Pictures is currently filming a major motion picture in North Georgia called
Very interesting things which you'll see once you check out that movie.
We generally work on a few different types of projects. Obviously, we do a lot of short films.
Michael, how did you get started in filmmaking?
A very large part of the success of any project.
And I started my filmmaking career actually on a cruise ship making short films.
Wow. I'm the executive producer to our new feature film, The Common Denominator.
Tell us a little bit about your character in the film.
She's really upset from the beginning, from the get-go.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, basically, I somehow started acting in 1990.
Welcome to another edition of RULE Hollywood. My name is Melody Melton, and today we're at the office of Media Arts International Film Corporation, speaking with actor and filmmaker Kely McClung. How are you doing today, Kely?
I'm doing great. Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you. We're going to be talking about your up-and-coming film by the name of
Kerberos.
Excellent. Kely, tell us about some of your recent film festival awards that you've won.
Well, my first film was a feature. I started with a feature film called Blood Ties. It's still not sold yet. We're just winding up our festival circuit. So I won at the International Action Film Festival in LA. I won Film of the Year. And then at Indie Fest USA, I won Best Film of the Festival. And then also Best Special Effects. And then in Philadelphia, we won Best Director, and then Best International Film in Puerto Rico, and then and of course it's been nominated for others as well. And then I got back this April from England, was my first international screening, and we won Best International Film. So, and then I did a short film called AM Session here locally, and then that was part of the American Black Film Festival. And I was nominated for the HBO Short Film Awards, and HBO's been playing it for the last couple of years.
Oh, wow, and you were trying to be modest. You've got a lot of awards up under your belt. Excellent. Tell us about your upcoming movie, Kerberos, including what's the meaning of the title?
Well, the name Kerberos is the three-headed dog from Greek mythology. Originally in Greek mythology, I think it probably had 1,000 heads, but, sculptors decided they could make 3, and that was good enough. So it's the three-headed dog that guards the gates of Hades. So you cross the river Styx, but you don't get out. So you get in more or less what we think of as hell. Hades is the underworld, but you get in hell, but you don't get out. Right. And so this movie is about 3 main characters, which create the 3 heads of the dog, and they all are tough guys. Ultimately, they're all bad guys as well. So, but they're all different ways of being tough guys. One guy just pushes himself around on everybody and tries to bluff his way through, and one guy tries to charm his way through, but he's real psychopathic. And then, and my character, Michael Finn, is actually a tough enough guy. He's trying not to be tough. And so even there's a lot of meanings behind not only our name, but every character. And I mean, my psychopathic guy is Lester Armstrong, so Les Armstrong, Tony Minacci is my crazy off-the-wall guy, and Minacci, if you look at it, is Menace, so Tony Menace. And Michael Finn was from Irish mythology with a name like Kely McClung, so kind of a Paul Bunyan superhero. Some of the Iowans, he got mad and threw the rocks out in the ocean, and that created the Iowans. But he was based on a historical character, and a Robin Hood type character, robbed from the rich and from the poor, and was a threat to the king, and was a warrior, and it's part of, again, Irish mythology. And I tried to let it inform the character a little bit. Certain things I do throughout the movie that only if you happen to be deep into that culture would you even know what they were. But they're little homages to that, to where I took that. Okay. And so it's a strong story. There's a lot of speaking characters. I think 54 total in the movie, and it moves fast. We picked up I found a young girl who except for being Zombie Girl #3 or Ice Cream Girl in the back or whatever, has never really done anything. And I think, you know, if the movie were to make it big, she would make it big because she really, very directable, very beautiful, very, you know, a wholesome quality that she let me pull out of her and really, really push. And our acting is really good, so we're hoping people enjoy the movie.
Okay, excellent. What inspired you to make this film?
You know, I was a martial arts world champion, so people are thinking, well, you know, he's going to do another action movie like Blood Ties. And though what I just showed you was a little bit of action, it's really more of a thriller. You know, it's and part of that's just economics. It's, you know, it's hard to make a big action scene when you have very little money. It's easy to have two guys yell at each other. Now, to make that interesting for 2 minutes or 3 minutes is not so easy, but it's an intense movie. I mean, people should be just, you know, tight the whole time. But, you know, I wanted to make a movie that pushed my limits as far as what I could do and stretch, you know, see if I could do some other things. As an actor, Blood Ties had a lot of, I mean, I was very proud of the acting that everybody pulled off. There's no bad performances. And that's really rare on a no-budget film. But, you know, I wanted to push my own acting further and let people see that, you know what, that I'm not, you know, one of the stars because I'm the director and I made the movie, but, you know, my friends and people know that I really did about 6 months of soul searching to say, you know, am I really the right guy for this movie? Okay. And ultimately, I think when anybody watches the film, they will know 100% that I was the guy to play that role. Right. So.